importance to the health of any democracy, serving as a check on power and a voice for accountability. But in Nigeria, opposition parties are beginning to lose their footing amid a wave of massive defections. The African Democratic Congress ADC has described the recent defection by governors as part of a grand conspiracy to turn Nigeria into a one-party state. Similarly,
one of the parties, we are now being told that it's an attempt to make one-party state happen. And at that time, when they were making all that noise about one-party state, I said nobody is capable of turning Nigeria into a one-party state. Because there was a time when the PDP was this strong.
32 states.
PDP was very strong. We still did not become a one-party state. Increasingly, other parties became stronger. PDP will lose some states where it was in control during an electoral season. And it went on like that. And then APC came into the mix. Things were a bit balanced. Governors moved from PDP to APC, and the contest became competitive. Go and look at the 2019 election. PDP made more gains in the states than the ruling party, the APC. In terms of new states that you were able to win back. Bauchi was lost to the PDP. Benue was lost to the PDP at that time.
Okay.
And a few other states that I may not even readily recall, you know. So the point that we're making is our politics continues to evolve. I don't think it makes sense for people to be saying that, oh, we are heading towards a one-party state. There was a time, and I've given this example before, when George W. Bush was re-elected in America.
Okay.
He won 30 out of 50 states. Nobody talked about one-party states. It's the same thing that Trump did. Trump literally repeated what George Walker Bush did in the 2003 election by thoroughly dominating the presidential election.
He did.
But the Americans are not talking about one-party states. And that is the beacon of democracy.
Absolutely.
Somebody won 30 out of 50 states. They didn't, because of that, say, oh, one-party state was coming. The parties know that what they need to do is work harder. Look at what Trump has done. Trump won even states that are traditionally democratic. But he still didn't. The Democrats know that, look, they will still get another chance to show that they are a relevant party. And they will do it. You could then see the coin flip to the other side in the next election. The Democrats may bounce back. Even in the midterm elections, you could see some signs of a bounce back. That is the beauty of democracy. You can't stop people who want to move from a party to another. You cannot blackmail them. People who have made up their minds that, look, we are leaving this party. You cannot blackmail them by saying, oh, we are heading towards a one-party state. Who are going to a one-party state?
So you think it's just
it will not happen in my time.
Like a built-in excuse?
I'm telling you that a one-party state. Look, what do we even call it? What's the meaning of a one-party state? Do they even know the meaning of a one-party state?
Okay, that's what I want. That's
other parties, let me tell you, other parties will be competitive.
Absolutely.
The elections are coming. Are you sure? Are they saying that all of the states where APC had governors, that it is incumbent that they will win those states. Why do our people behave like people who have very short memory? This last election, 2023 election, APC lost in at least 10 states where they had governors in the presidential election.
Okay.
Yes.
That's true. That's true.
States like Nasarawa, states like Kaduna. Look at Kaduna, the president won only 2 local governments. What are we and we had El-Rufai and others.
Even in his own Lagos.
Yeah, Lagos.
And they lost his Lagos. Lagos was APC. They lost. I said no less than 10. Let them check. Let check me. A ruling party in the presidential election losing no less than 10 states where it had governors. The governors couldn't stop APC from losing those states. So because people are moving to APC now, you assume that they are going to win all those states. I mean, that is arrant nonsense, pure nonsense. The election will be a different kettle of fish. And the APC knows that if it simply believes that, oh, because we have governors...
36, meaning that other parties shared 5 states. That's the meaning. So, and we never eventually got into a one-party state situation. And like BKO said, even Peter Obi had said it, the fact that governors are moving does not mean that chairman said elections we hold in some states. The national secretary hold in some states. The national secretary, that's Samuel Ayawu, said no, it won't hold. The same party, different letters.
Is it saying that the governors are abandoning? Is it saying that the governors are abandoning the PDP instead of addressing the mess they created?
Yeah.
How valid is that statement? They created. Yeah. How valid is that statement?
I don't know the mess governors created. Because when politicians speak, sometimes they are far away from the truth. Sometimes they are just speaking out of bias, out of pure emotion, And many of us are not ruled by it. So, if Seriake Dickson will be honest, and he will be dispassionate. To be dispassionate is not a quality that you find with many politicians, because they want to be politically correct at all times. No. Some people won't speak the truth of the affairs of our country. Ours is anchored on multi-party democracy. A country that has more than 60 registered parties, you are talking about one-party state. Second base, Jerry.
I mean, what does Senator Seriake Dickson mean, with that statement?
Well, I think he wrote maybe principally because of this movement by governors. Perhaps that's he narrowed it to them completely. Because at some point, I also had that was heading in the direction of ADC, African Democratic Congress. And I asked that question from someone I know close to him last night, and he said, no, he's in PDP, but anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
So, people are trying to secure their political future. That is what is happening. Nobody wants to lose out in this game. And when you sit down and you weigh your options, you move. Yes. Because what is playing out now will definitely not favor the PDP
so
this time around.
You don't think the governors betrayed the PDP in
everybody in
or
the
the PDP
PDP
betrayed the governors?
Everybody in the PDP betrayed that party.
Is it only the governors that are defecting?
That's the point.
Before the governors began to defect,
yes,
National Assembly members began to defect.
That's true.
Before the governors. So if this whole issue is about people defecting and all that, is it only governors that are defecting?
No.
At some point, a person may leave a party. Seriake Dickson was originally an alliance for individual, campaigning to the delegates twice against the rule. Because the rule says you cannot speak to a delegate twice. He came back and appealed to them. He was allowed to come and speak a second time. And then he told them to vote for a person he has stepped down for. So, the arbiters at that time, the national school members, the chairman of the party, Iochia, you and the rest of them, were they PDP governors? Because that problem led to what Wike has become today.
Sure.
Literally not wanting to have anything to do that is positive with his own party. He still says that he's in PDP. Well, good luck to him if this is how to be in a party.
Okay, we're going for a break. We're due for a break in a few seconds. But is there still hope for the PDP to return back to its former glory?
They can get it right. If they
but
are
not
sincere.
2027.
No, 2027 is off already. If they are sincere, they will get it right.
Before 2030?
Yes.